Let me cook.
All right, looking at what I'm cooked. And man, today I got something for you, man. This guy right here. He's the ultimate jack of all trades. I mean, he's a movie producer, actor, R&B singer, videographer. Man, the list go on. Anyway, without any further ado, I present to you Boogie Dollaz.
Yes, sir. What's going on,
What's
man?
up,
What's
Doctor?
going on? How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm good, man. Like I want to get you in.
Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, man. Like I said, Ben, I want to sort of give you your flowers because, like, you one of the people I know that always got something going on. And man, like, I want to say thank you because you like an inspiration to me. Believe it or not.
Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Shit, I appreciate you, bro. Shit, you come through for a nigga, so it's love.
So anytime, bro. But anyway, yeah, man. So tell me, what sparked your passion for entertainment? Pretty much the entertainment business. I know you got like ties to LA. Think your wife might be from out there.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
what kind of sparked that?
I mean,
passion?
shit, nigga, rapping. When I was a teenager, rapping with the homies. Shout out Dizzle. Shout out my homie Chancellor Warhol. Big body. We was rapping back then, man. Especially, after playing ball and all that stuff too. But just that started it, being on stage, going to studio, all of that stuff early on. That's what kind of got me going. And like you said, my wife from LA, we moved out there. And when I was rapping, more so doing music, more so then doing shows, videos, stuff out there, that kind of got me got my feet wet, you know what I'm saying?
So where you from here? Hendersonville, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said you hoop? Who'd you hoop for?
I went to the beach. I played football.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man. I used to beat the Gallatin, man. I ain't never lose. I ain't never lose.
What year was this?
Was it 01, 02, 2000 and 01, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Around there, something like that, Yeah.
Oh, for real. So how was the LA life? Like, how was it living out there?
Shit, LA was cool, of course, nigga, was younger, so and raising a family at the time, it was a little different because the other homies didn't have that. You know what I mean? Everybody else was kind of young, wild, and free. You know what I mean? So I had responsibilities, but I was still out there trying to chase my dreams or whatever. So, but it was cool. You can get a little hectic, but it's cool though.
So what was some of your inspiration? Like, who'd you look to for like inspiration, as far as like maybe other producers, actors, etc.
As far as just creating,
Yeah, creatively. Yeah.
Of course, I like the Scorsese's and Spike Lee's, and,
Okay.
Antoine Fuqua's or whatever. But getting started, Michael L. Walker, he got me going doing the plays, doing theater first. I didn't have didn't know nothing about acting really. You know what I mean? I took a class, like I said, right before before I left LA, and came back out here because the homie dad had been doing plays the whole time, but I wasn't interested in theater coming up. I played sports and we was rapping and shit. We didn't care about no theater, So, but doing the acting shit, I was like, man, trying to find a way to get back to it once I got out here, and I was like, man, your pop's still doing play. He's like, yeah, he's still doing them. So I hit him up, and he kind of got me. That's what the acting whole thing kind of got started. He would hype me up before I jumped on stage, which made me uncomfortable because I ain't never done the shit. But he was like, he dope, man. Like he cold on stage. I'm like, bro, I ain't never stepped on stage. But working with him, rest in peace. That was my guy. That's where I got my a lot of my inspiration from, writing wise and stuff like that. But a lot of it, man. I like just watching TV, man, and Denzel and De Niro and them. You know what I mean?
Okay. So, far as writing, what's your process of writing a script? Like, far as like, how do you put the script together? Where do you get your inspiration from? Do you have a team of writers, or do you do it yourself? How does that work?
Um, for the most part, what is it starts whatever idea I want to come up with. You know what I mean? Just what type of film or so, a lot of times it's something. What do I want to see me in? You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't. You know, you might not get that leading role, but being a filmmaker, I could put myself in that leading role if I or whatever role I want to play. Um, but the writing process, I'm not like a fast writer, so if it's something, I have my spurts. Like the one I'm working on now about that I'm about to start the process of production on. It took me some years to get it to where I want it to be, and I'm still making edits now. But just think about what you want to write. Start with the idea. Then I think about the characters. Like, what characters am I going to use to tell this story? Um, and like, where's it based? Um, just try to get it, where I need it to be, and I may need help. Sometimes you get ideas from people a lot of the time. So that's kind of where I draw my inspiration for character.
Okay. So I know you said something about like if you can't get the starting role, you just make it yourself, right?
Yeah.
So, like in my opinion, I feel like the internet has kind of decentralized like entertainment period. As far as like movies, the first you had to go to Hollywood, and they say they got the casting couch and all these
Right.
uh, rumors or the conspiracies or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So now you got people stuff like Tubi, YouTube, etc. Anybody can put their stuff on, and if you dope enough, people gonna watch it, right? So, and I know you got something on Tubi right now, right?
Yeah, you got drought on Tubi. Yeah, that was my first movie. The first time I picked up a camera and just got busy. One of my homies passed away around that time, not too long, probably in 2018. And just realize, man, life is short, man. You never know. You could just check out the game. You know what I mean? Um, and like I was just thinking like, it's shit I want to do. And at that time I'm acting and doing all this. I'm like, I want to make a movie. You know what I mean? I want to make a movie. The type of movie I want to see myself in and all that. So, got with a lot of talented people, actors as far as I knew at that time. Start writing my script. Um, went to LA because I had a scene I wanted to shoot out there that's in the movie, and I actually bought the camera when I was in LA, and got to shooting, man. Just got busy. Shot them first scenes out there. Shot some interviews for my show, The Session, and when I first started that, and came back and got the work.
Okay, okay. And
But yeah, that's on Tubi, man. Y'all go check that out.
so for aspiring filmmakers, like how is it easy? What's the process of getting on Tubi actually? Do
Um,
you got to know somebody, or how does that work?
I mean, I speak for myself because other people, it's more than one way to skin a cat. So other people might know something I don't know. Um, just the way that I went, a couple of the game I received. I went through like a middleman. So I made the movie, put it out on YouTube or whatever, And at that point, I didn't know how to get on nothing. I just didn't know. Put it on YouTube, see what happened, make some clips, drive people to the YouTube. I didn't have a website at the time or whatever. Um, and this dude one day approached me, probably a year later, something like that, and was like, "Hey man, I got to hook up with getting people on Tubi on the streaming service." Like, okay. First I was kind of skeptical about it. He approached me and another guy who had a film out, and then I hit him up one day and just heard what he had to say about it. Just wasn't sure. And then after a while, I'm like, the movie had like 1,000 views or something, and I'm just like, fuck it, see what it do. So took the little deal. Saw some bread from it. You know what I mean? It was cool, but probably could have got a better deal. But at the same time, I didn't know anything. So I was just trying to see if it was legit. When I saw it on there, and then you got to promote it yourself, which is cool. Start the numbers start going up. You're getting views from everywhere, which is cool. Saw a couple checks. It was all right. I was like, okay. It made it real. You know what I mean? It made me we official. We made money off a movie. Like, you know what I mean? Um and off an idea, off of something you thought up and wrote up and made it tangible. And that's the shit to me. That's the shit I love. I love that shit. Um and then just after a while, learned different. Somebody else I knew in LA actually got a movie on there. Um, and she was like, there's sites that you can go on to upload your stuff. You go on a film hub. It's a website you can go on, upload your stuff yourself. I'm sure there's other ones out there. But you go on Film Hub, upload your stuff, just like you do your music, when you put it on Spotify and all that stuff. TuneCore and all that. And your photos, all that, your captions, all that, and then you submit it, and then like whoever picks it up, a Tubi, a Prime, whatever, whoever pick it up, and you know what I mean. So yeah, man. So that's the process we in right now, getting our next couple features on.
I heard that, and I like what you said. I know the honorable what's it, Louis Farrakhan said. That's a real pleasure. Like some people find pleasure in drugs, some people find pleasure in women, wherever you find pleasure. But like you said, my opinion is my best pleasure or my greatest pleasure is when I create something and I'm able to see it.
Yeah,
Like
I think he said that's like the ultimate
the
pleasure.
ultimate,
That's like it's
yeah.
like the ultimate pleasure a man can get is something that he creates.
You get to see it wherever it is. If it's a
Bro,
house, man.
whatever it is, everything you see comes from a thought. Somebody thought of this shit, whatever, and made it. And made it tangible. Like,
That's the manifest when they said God said we was made in His image, so we able to
yeah,
create.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's that. And when I saw that Farrakhan, when he said that, I was like, that's real. Like, I thought, like, that's the when I do something like that and you create it and you finish it, and you be like, man, this motherfucker, you don't even care at that point. It don't know what you just be like, that motherfucker cold,
Yeah.
man.
So do you ever find yourself watching your stuff on YouTube? Like
I watch my shit all the time. But I'm watching it. I'm usually watching it for inspiration.
okay.
Like, okay. And, sometimes a nigga you might feel complacent or whatever as an artist or creator, just trying to like, man, I need to do something. And, you got to go back and remind yourself, like, nigga, you done put in some work.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what about you had a movie you just wrapped up, right?
Yeah, Endure.
Okay.
Written by Artisha Nicole and produced by Acting Up Media, of course.
Okay. So what is that about?
Um,
First, you didn't tell us what was Drought. What's Drought about?
Drought is like I said, my first joint. I just got to talk about the process. Drought, is a young a single father, going through job search or whatever. He driving, ride share, Lyft, Uber, whatever. And he just trying to make ends meet. He go holler at his OG and see if he can, put him on. And he give him some, but OG ended up getting taken out. And him and his homie started getting money, and shit just kind of get a little hot for him after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's their hustler dream, man.
Hey man, come up on a free pack. Come up on some free a couple of free packs and see what you can do with it.
Man. All right, so now you say you got like something coming out. Y'all just wrapped on because I had to honor to actually shoot a couple of scenes in it.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so what's that about? You said your wife, Nicole?
Artisha wrote it.
Okay.
And directed it. Like what I'm saying, I'm more background on this one. But it's a relationship, romantic drama about a couple going through they ups and downs and trials and tribulations of their relationship. I think she may have pulled some inspiration from real life, but
what does it art?
But no.
What does it art?
Art imitate life.
Yeah.
But yeah, but no, it's good. Good actors, great acting in it. They did a really good job. I'm proud of her for she wrote it. It's a good film. She wrote a good story, and she did a great job acting and directing the actors. So I thought it was cool. Coming soon.
All right. All right. So you do podcasting too. So it's called In the Building, right?
Yeah, I got In the Building. In the Building is where we go. We on location. You know what I mean? We at a event, award shows. That's In the Building. And I got the session. The session is where I sit down, do the interviews, show the videos. We show up at events too. You know what I mean? If it's relatable to the show, you feel me? But
yeah, no, I done
but
been to a couple.
that's my joint.
I done accompanied you to a couple of them. I got the rub shoulders with the celebrities, whatever.
With some of these some of Cashville's finest. We actually nominated again for SEA award.
Yeah, I was gonna get into that a little bit later, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So you said y'all nominated for SEA. I know maybe 2 years ago you won 2 of them, right?
We were nominated for 2 and we won 1 for the session.
Okay.
So this is probably the 3rd time the session been nominated. So yeah, and we nominated for some Acting Up Media is nominated for Director of the Year or something like that, and Drought nominated for Movie of the Year on that thing. So yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So what you said this? What was it called? What was
the SEA award? Southern Entertainment Award.
Name of the show.
The session.
The session. So what's the session?
The session. The session. That's my That's kind of like our flagship joint. Like the first thing we really started doing for Acting Up Media. It's like my rap city. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's sit down with different artists from across the country, show videos, interviews, promos. What artists want to promo, they business. We show commercial, all that, man. You know what I mean? Put it on the website, on the YouTube. Also with NECAT Network, the local TV station. Yeah, man.
So who are some of the rappers y'all had on, or like actors or whoever? Can you name some of them?
My dog King Morelli out in LA. Black Wizzle recently. Crisis the Rhyme Don. OG Nappy Long Locks. We down there at the OMH Awards. We had Tanner 13 on there. Yeah, man. A lot of dope independent artists from here, LA, St. Louis. Um, shit, just getting my Fab Five Freddy on. You know what I mean? Just growing up, I always wanted to have that type of show. You know what I'm saying? We always love Rap City and your own TV raps and shit like that. And with the times, those type of shows just kind of change and disappear. They don't even show videos no more. So it's kind of bringing that back. You know what I mean? Showcasing, giving the artists a chance to showcase themselves as well. Just another platform for them to showcase themselves as well and all their work.
All right. So and then what was the other one? Is in the building.
In the building, like I said, we pull up events. What we do, the fashion shows.
It was the Black Fashion Show in Nashville.
Yeah, Black Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Awards. I did the award shows. We did the SEA awards a couple times. Because we went down Mississippi and did them.
Oh, okay.
So next year we'll be in Atlanta. You know what I mean? So yeah, we definitely gonna go this year since we nominated. My daughter was graduating last year, so we couldn't go. But yeah, man. Just trying to keep it rolling. You feel me? Just y'all go vote too, man. Voting start, I think the 15th, man. Vote. SouthernEntertainmentAwards.com, man. Vote for your boy.
Hey, y'all go out there and vote now. So now let's get into the music production. So you're a music producer too, right?
I'm an artist. I ain't no producer. I'm an artist.
But you write. You still producing music.
Yeah.
You just don't make the beats though.
I don't make. Yeah, I don't.
I
I
got
don't
you.
compose. But yeah, I'm a songwriting and all that. Yeah.
So how'd you get into that? Nah, you said you rap back in the day, right?
Yeah.
What was the group called again?
Back then we was Verbal Assault. That was our group. VA Verbal Assault. We was with it was a crew out here, Honey Spoke. And yeah, Verbal Assault. That was my niggas.
And how many people was it?
Just three. Yeah.
That was all in Hendersonville?
Nah. My nigga Wayne or Chance, he from Nashville.
Okay.
And my other niggas from LA. That's how I met my nigga I met my wife through, my nigga Dizzle.
Oh, okay.
He was from the South Central.
Okay, and y'all's who was y'all like in early 2000s?
Yeah.
Who was y'all's inspiration? I know you had like, what was that, 50 Cent?
That's 50 era. That's that's the Locks, Rockefeller.
Yeah.
Dipset, all that time.
So
it was a lot of that. Listening to a lot of that back in.
So was you
bar era?
Was you singing and was you doing like singing hooks and stuff like when y'all was rapping?
Nah, they was like, bro, you should sing hooks. Well, I did, but we wasn't really doing a lot of that back then. You know what I mean? So I was thought I was fucking Styles P back then.
Nah, for real. So what got you into singing?
Like I said, people always tell me, your voice sound, you got a nice voice, whatever. So and getting older, bro. It's always something to make music about, always something to rap about, whatever you do, but making a transition, man, you know what I mean? Trying something different. Even with the even sometime possibly image wise, Third might get you somewhere Boogie Dollaz can't get you. You know what I mean? They might need a singer, not a rapper. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But and it's just something different, man. Just to switch it up. It's a more mature vibe. just just switching it up, man. Just trying something new.
Yeah, so I was gonna say something about that. You got Boogie Dollaz, and then you got the third. So who was the third, man? Where did
Third,
the third
man.
come from?
You know what I mean? Just a more chill vibe. Um, and it actually took part of my name in the third. So
Oh, so that's what the third came from.
yeah, Leonard Ledford III.
Oh, okay. That's what I was
So
gonna ask. That's where the
yeah,
third come from.
yeah, that's where that come from.
Okay. And I must say, man, you bring that old school R&B back like
Okay,
that, especially that Jodeci joint when
okay,
y'all sampled Jodeci come and talk to me.
yeah,
I think. Yeah, this
yeah.
is one of my favorite joints she got.
Yeah, man. We got everything gonna be dropping soon, man. Got the EP gonna be dropping.
Okay.
Trying to get some visuals together. Um, and get busy with that, man. This next year, it's just time to put everything out, man. It's just time. It's beyond time. I've been sitting on a lot of shit for a long time. I'm just ready to get it all out my system, man, and move on to newer shit and open to new ideas and stuff like that. You know what
That's what they say, bro. Once you leave this life, you're gonna leave empty.
I mean? Yeah,
Like
man.
like they said, so much stuff in the graveyard, like so many talents and like visions and ideas that never made it out. So like you definitely like be putting it out there. You emptying your vessel.
Yeah,
That's a good.
man. Because once it's a wrap, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's done. It's like even like with the just with everything. I just want to be able to say I did it. I don't want to say, man, I had an idea for this. I should have did. I don't want to do none of that, man. I don't want to look back and be like, man, I should have did. I should at least I tried it. You know what I mean? At least I tried it.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing this right now because I never wanted to be doing this. Like I never wanted to be talking online and
Right.
interviewing people, but I be trying to get people. I guess I try to turn people into what I want them to be to get my visions
Right.
out. And like now,
Hmm.
like man, I just gotta do it myself because I was kind of feeling like that too. So
I mean, that's how it be. You gotta, and that's how it be. You gotta do it
man,
yourself.
you do. I hate doing it, man. I hate talking behind this mic because I don't like how my voice sound, and I just. But like I had to do it. Like I like, man, I gotta get this out. Like
Yeah.
at least
And
do something. So
it's like even like I'm casting for something else right now, and as a role, I want it played a certain way, and it's like because I'm gonna play the lead, like I said, I'm gonna make myself the lead character. Ain't like I ain't got the chops for it either, man. Don't think I'm just throwing myself in it. Ain't like I ain't got the chops, but one of the other characters I wanted played a certain way, and right, it's been hard to cast it a little bit, and it's like now I could find somebody to play the lead, and I'll play that character because it's gonna be a cool character. I want him to be like memorable and like, man, I love that nigga. You know what I mean? But I wrote this for me. I don't want to give that up.
yeah, I got
You know what I mean? But I don't want to have to do that myself. But sometimes you gotta. What's gonna be best for the joint? You
you.
feel me?
Yeah.
I ain't really worried. I know I'll find somebody to
All right. So you be doing a whole lot of plays too, like in
do.
Nashville. Like I know you done Girl Dad.
Yeah, that was one of Michael L. Walker's one of his plays he did written first play I ever directed that he period, and he wrote that one. It was another name at that time, um, and which will be on the website soon. I filmed the last show we did, um, but yeah, theater is where I kind of made my bones at. So that's where the acting stuff started.
All right. So I had the pleasure of filming a couple of episodes of the Posey Lounge. So what's that about?
Posey Lounge is a spoken word live music show. Different spoken word artists come on. Um, we have a TV version and we do the live show version with Posey Lounge Live. We do it. You typically been doing it at the theater, Dark Horse, and I get a couple comedians to host those usually. But the other one, the TV version, hosted by Sean Whistle. We have dope poets and spoken word artists from around, man, and they come on, do their thing, and then we usually got an R&B artist or whatever to for the musical guest for the show. Um, just something I wanted to create a platform uh, for that for spoken word artists. I love going to open mics and different spoken word events and shit like that, man. I think a lot of them dudes are dope. You know what I mean, with the wordplay and everything, and just creating that show. You don't see nothing like that on TV. So that's why I did the Posey Lounge with the TV version first, and then decided to do live shows as well. But just trying to create stuff that black culture shit that you don't see on TV. You know what I mean? You don't, even though that's a big audience and that's not on TV. Even when you see music and all dancing and all kind of shits on TV, but you don't see spoken word on TV like that. And that's why I made the Posey Lounge to just something different, man, that you don't see.
Yeah, that's a nice place, like date night. Take your date out, like.
Yeah. Yeah, when you come to the Posey, like even when you come to the TV version at the studio, is you still gonna see the same type of show. We're gonna have we might have some wine or something for you to chill with, just because the filming takes a little time when you're in the studio and miking up people and shit. But yeah, man, it's always a cool little vibe. Even when you go to different people's stuff, it's always a cool little outing. Me and wifey do it all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with so many hats to wear, how do you balance everything out, as far as like acting, music, and will you be using some of your music as soundtracks in any movie?
Oh yeah, absolutely. With the soundtracks, absolutely. We did for Drought. We had the soundtrack for Drought is available. Um,
Also, did you have some on it?
yeah, we had it's mostly me.
How you was
And I
like
got
rapping?
artists from I got artists from um in some that were in the movie and a lot from that all over that's on the soundtrack, all over the country that's on the soundtrack. St. Louis, LA, Florida, New York, yeah. But balancing, man. Sometimes you got to take a break, man. And sometimes it just don't stop, and you try to be consistent. Um, you can get burnt out. You know what I mean? Plus, ain't like I'm still got a job. You know what I mean? So you just try. You got to take your breaks, man. Like right now, I'm kind of on a theater break. Like I ain't trying to do no rehearsals, and I ain't got the energy for it right now. I got stuff I got to get these films done, and for the most part, a lot of times, one man show. I'm one stop shop. Editing and all that shit. So it's like just trying to get a lot done. Um, you know, sometimes you just got to get it done. You just got to get it done. If you want it, if you what is it? You put your in it. You put time into what you want. You make time for what you want. Um, and I want this shit to pop. You know what I mean? I know you got to put. Ain't nobody else gonna put in the work to get it done. And sometimes I don't trust putting it in somebody else's hands to get it done. So, um, whether it's directing a play or whatever, just getting it done, you just gotta make it happen, man. That's kind of our motto at Acting Up Media. Make it happen.
All right. So what kind of advice would you give to like up and coming artists, producers, etc.?
Um, just get busy, man. They waiting on you. They waiting on you. The world needs your content. They waiting on you. Um, everybody's different. Everybody got different perspectives. Everybody got different visions. Um, they waiting on you to put yours out there. Um, the vision you have, even though we all doing the same thing, the vision you have is your vision though. Like you can, it's hard to make somebody else see. Working with people sometimes. Trying to tell them your vision for something. It's hard for them to see it because it ain't they. God didn't give it to them to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like and sometimes it's up to you to get it done. And even going to different little panels and stuff like that. People be trying, oh man, trying to get on Netflix, trying to get on this and that. Or what are they looking for to get on to their platform? They looking for you, man. They they looking for you. You know what I mean? Just get to work, man. Sky's the limit. It's opportunity like never before. You don't even need a major studio these days. All you need is a computer and maybe a couple subscriptions, and you in the game. You got AI. Don't be afraid to use that. Some people look at it as cheating, but the people you looking at on TV cheating, or you trying to get you cheating in, if that's the case. It's like it's part of the game. Um, Take advantage of all your resources. Um, Learn as much as you can possibly can. Um,
Probably network.
Network, absolutely. Network as much as you possibly can. Um, like I said, whether that even if that's going to school, whatever information you can get on what you're trying to do, go get it. Whoever you may know that can help you out, go get it.
Hey, dude, you might have to do some free gigs sometime. That's how I met you. I
Hey,
doing free gigs.
bro, I'm telling
I
you.
was doing a free gig with my people. He's a comedian. Then that's how I think you his
Managing at the time.
Yeah, so that's how I met you. Got to do
man. Yeah, ain't nothing
shoot
wrong with free.
movies and
Ain't nothing wrong with free sometimes.
yeah, sometimes.
Especially
Sometimes. Don't get the
if
right.
y'all
Hey,
cool, you know
sometimes.
what I mean? If y'all cool,
Except when it
you know
comes
what I
to
mean?
musicians got to pay.
Oh man,
Musicians got to charge.
yeah.
But anyway,
But yeah, build relationships.
yeah.
Build relationships. That's what it's about too. You never know. Yeah, everybody's be in the same boat till somebody boom move up here. Like, hey man, I know this dude who did boom boom boom. Like, you know what I mean? You never know, man.
Shoot,
Yeah,
I would say maybe keep your integrity.
Oh yeah. I mean, I ain't got to a point where I've been tested or anything like that.
I'm just saying, as far as like being like a good person, like cause
oh yeah, do right by people. I done been jerked. I've been jerked already. You know, I don't even go into that, but yeah, keep your integrity. Have a backbone. You know what I mean? Um, you know, don't compromise yourself.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just like saying, just be a good person for the most part. You know what I mean?
I mean, just
Like
just
sort of like don't be lying. And
stick
trying
to your word.
Like
If you say you gonna pay the people,
yeah.
pay them.
If you ain't got it, say, hey man, I ain't really got it. Like, just be straight up. Like,
yeah,
people
do
fool
that.
with you. Like,
And you'll see who rock with you, and you know, who there for
Yeah,
what.
yeah, yeah.
And that help that to me that help you also build your crew. That help build your family with it too. Like, look, I know, um, like, look, right now I ain't got it, but I got you when and just you able to work with people like that. Where some people like, look, I know I gotta have this nigga money today, or I ain't gonna be able to get this shit done. And sometimes it's like it depends on what your need is or whatever the terms is or whatever. You know what I mean? And just don't wait on nobody, man. Just don't let nobody hold you up. You know what I mean? That's my thing. That's my thing, man.
All right, so you got like a new project coming out, right?
Yeah, man. That's what we working on. About to start production. We under wraps a little bit, but it's a it's a it's my passion project. This is the one I've been writing for like 4 years, and it'll probably be a series.
Oh, so you gonna do the web
I
series?
think I'm gonna do the series, man. Just so it can get, if I have to get deeper with certain shit, I'll make them longer. Even more characters. It'll be cool because oh no, I could make it a movie, boom, and end it, and that's it. You know what I mean? I'm kind of taking the 50 Cent advice, um, where he said if don't make if you don't got a star, don't make a movie, make a series.
Okay.
He said because with a movie you need a star to sell the movie, and a series you just need talent. He's like some consistency.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A movie you try to make your money back.
Yeah.
You got to put it in theaters and do all that shit to make your money back. Even putting it on streaming, all that shit to make money back is if you got investors or whatever. So, like even when you think about that, like when he did Power,
Yeah.
wasn't none of them no star. Nobody was a star on Power. He was the biggest name on Power. Yeah, what's her name? Notori Naughton from 3LW, but
Yeah.
she wasn't no star.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At that time,
Yeah.
she trying to make her name as an actress.
I didn't know she was in the group.
Yeah, she was the lead singer.
Oh, she was?
Yeah,
Okay.
she was the lead singer back in the day. But do play Ghost and they made their name. They were in shit, but they made their name off there. You know what I mean? And then when 50 came on, he the biggest name on the show. You know what I mean? So, but he right though.
Yeah,
He's right. If the show's dope and the writing's dope and the acting's good, you can make the series and make stars. You know what I mean? So trying to do that too. You know what I mean?
What's up, girl who created Cancer Cure?
I
can't think of it.
Issa Rae.
Issa Rae? Yeah.
Issa Rae.
Issa Rae? Yeah, that's how she did it. Wasn't that how she sort of did like
my
web series?
my sister-in-law actually interned when she was in college on her show.
Oh, for real?
It was I want to say it was called Awkward Black Girl. And I remember she showed us and she was like, "This is the web series I'm interning on or whatever." And it was Awkward Black. It was Issa Rae. It was a couple other people that was still on that ended up being on the actual Insecure as well. And it was it was funny then. And then like fast forward a few later, she on HBO or whatever it was on.
I made it.
And like watching her show, my wife started watching the show, of course, which means I'm watching it. So, but she giving you the game. I feel like she giving you the game on the show, like how she started her business on the TV show. She started doing the block parties and stuff like that, and the stuff she had to do to get things done. And I was like, she was showing you, giving you game on how to do certain stuff. I thought the show was pretty dope.
that one more part. That last part one time.
Okay. Yeah, I thought she was giving you the game on the show. Just how to get things done, and I thought it was pretty dope.
All right, so we'll pivot. I like to do current events. So I like to do current events. So what's some current events you paying attention to that's happening in the world today?
I mean, a little bit. I ain't really been on it a lot. Just because they gonna do what they do, but the government shut down.
Nah, for real.
But I ain't very. I'm more conspiracy theorist than
So what's the conspiracy?
Oh, they got a lot of stuff what they be saying about that bullshit, man. But I don't want to get all that. But the only thing you did notice is the chemtrails. You don't see them. You don't see them. You see regular airplanes with the mist out the back, but you don't see them growing across the sky like a damn tic-tac-toe board. And it just
So they not spraying us no more?
Nah, the government shut down.
Oh man.
We ain't poisoning us right now.
Oh, so
That's all I got. That's all I know about that, man. It's a lot of misinformation and all kind of stuff out there, but you don't know what's real no more.
What's going on? But what about like the conspiracy as far as like betting? The betting conspiracy. What's going on with that?
They won't show what mafia motherfuckers are in it. They just want to show the ball players.
For real. All that stuff fixed, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah. It is. I mean, it ain't just the niggas that got caught. It's ones that's pulling a. Come on, man. They gonna do. I was talking to homie. I said, bro, you think they ain't gonna do like the mob niggas? Like, man, not over the phone. Don't talk to me over the phone. Come see me in person. Come on, man. They just ain't gonna get caught doing this shit in person, man. Like, look here, man. I'm sitting the fourth quarter, man. All right, go take the under. I'm coming out. Come on, man. Why would they? If these niggas is betting and got gambling debts like that, like I was telling the homie earlier, I was like, when you watch The Last Dance, the nigga Jordan was gambling with.
Yeah.
Who was he? he had money to blow apparently. Where he bet $1 million with Jordan. So other dudes out there, whoever they gambling with, they get in debt to these dudes, man.
Mm-hmm. You talking about? So what you saying is the sports players get into debt, and then to pay their debt off, they might have to
take a dive.
Okay.
Especially if you sitting at the table with some mafia niggas.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna want their money back. They gonna want you to take a dive so they can make even more money.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
So have you ever got into that, like the sports betting?
Yeah, I'm a fan dude.
Man,
I'm a fan dude, nigga. Yeah.
So you have an experience when, like, say you need, like, I know one of my cousins do it. He was like, man, I need like 5 more yards, and then they'll take the person out the game.
Bro, I had one the other day. I forgot which one it was on. But I needed somebody. I went like 4 out of 6. And I needed the nigga to get 21 points. It was 20 and a half.
So you need to get how many?
21.
And how many did he get?
20.
Wow. What was this, football?
Basketball. So, and he like nigga, you didn't score the whole fourth quarter.
Also, they already have it like his.
Are they gonna get over,
under and over 21?
Yeah,
okay,
20 and a half. So
basically, so what you saying is they'll like see the what's the word I'm looking for? The trend of like everybody who's more people is betting him to go over, so they'll make it under.
I mean, it's whatever you think it's gonna be. They saying he gonna get 20. He might go for 50. If you take the over, you good.
No, but what you saying is all right. So they have his line is 21 points.
It was 20 and a
20 and a
half.
half. So they say.
So he got to
you
get
can
21.
bet. It's a 50.
So he got to get 21.
So it's a 50-50 shot.
It's everything is 50-50. You just picking what you make. You know, you picking what you want.
Now, if you say
it was AD, so AD needed.
Yeah, you know he got hurt.
But he had been on a 25. You know what I mean? So he need, it was 20 and a half. The line was 20 and a half. So for him, anyway. I hit like everything else. I needed this nigga to get 21 points. So he has to get more than 20 and a half for you to get that. So but he didn't. He right at 20.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And that's the players can dictate that shit. You see how they say Rozier did, and they got footage from the game he did. He played like just turn the ball over, like you just lose your dribble.
Yeah, I seen something last night on YouTube. Some player done something crazy, and I thought about that. He kind of fell and just handed it to the other team. Like
the nigga, what he say? He told him, he said, I'm gonna take myself out the game in the third quarter. He told them niggas to take the under.
Wow.
He's like, I ain't gonna hit no averages. And they showed him on the bench in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter,
he was on the bench,
On the bench. I nigga gotta say that. Oh, man, my ankle.
Mm-hmm.
My ankle fucked up. I can't go, coach.
I
don't know, man. I don't know. It's looking ugly. Look like they just trying to hit them because they keep saying, oh, the mob had something to do with it, but where they at?
Man, I ain't seen one picture yet. They always use us as the scapegoats. You know how they do.
Yeah, man.
Like even with Diddy, like had the Epstein files where they had all these high ranking people in Hollywood. But they didn't show them. They threw Diddy on the bus.
Yeah. Still ain't. And just try to pump Diddy on you constantly.
Like, come on now.
Like that was worse than what, you know what I mean? Because people over there getting their freak on with Puff is another thing.
Man.
That's that ain't that ain't that, you know what I mean? What they accusing them of. And,
man, yeah, they doing some crazy stuff over there in the islands or whatever.
Yeah, wherever that shit at,
man.
Boy, that's wild. That shit ain't never gonna come out.
Man, it's crazy. You know, black people, we always the scapegoat. They throw us on the bus.
Absolutely. We can't win for losing.
Hey. Well, man, do you have anything you want to leave with the people, man? You know, I know you already gave everybody the advice, but like, is anything
y'all go to actingupmedia.com. Check us out. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Follow me at Boogie Dollaz, at starring Leonard Ledford III. Stay in tune, man. We got shit coming. Plan on making 2026 a big year. Just trying to, you know, like I said, we up for these awards. Vote for us for the SEA awards. SouthernEntertainmentAwards.com. Just trying to make this year even bigger, man. We got 2 films on the way, new music, 3rd on the way. Go check out the single right now. Christ of the Rhyme Don featuring the 3rd. No disrespect. Yeah, man. That's what it is.
All right. Well, there you have it. There you go.
Shout out my nigga, man. Shout out the homie, man. Let him cook. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we in here.
Yep. Well, there you have it, folks. Let them cook. Y'all know what to do. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. And like I always say, we out.
Let me cook.